most of you came from TikTok to this page, and if you've been looking, you could tell that I don't have an account on TikTok anymore because they banned it for the same type of videos that I've been doing for a couple months now. And like I said, just one day, if they don't like what you say, they'll cut you off. TikTok's the worst for this, but just to give you a little backstory, if you're seeing this video and you haven't seen my TikTok account or what I do there, I just made videos showing you how I went from this to what I am now. And the process of getting healthy again through just diet and lifestyle changes, it really works. And Big Pharma hates that. They do not like that. There's too much money on the table if everybody's healthy. So my goal is to just encourage other people. That's all that TikTok account was about. That's what this channel is about. I had fatty liver disease, Barrett's esophagus, GERD, gastritis, cyst on my brain, a cyst on my liver, hypertension, pre-diabetes at 35. And all these things were reversed once I started eating natural whole foods and learning about the power of fasting. And that's all I talked about. So please do me a favor. I'm trying to build something on here, and I just want to help other people be encouraged that these things can be reversed. So if you just like, comment, share, that would help me out greatly, because I'm going to try to build this platform up now, because TikTok is just hard. You got to be very vague in what you talk about. I eat things like red meat. I eat things like butter, beef tallow. I'm not full carnivore anymore, but once I did that for 8 weeks, I got better. And that's a fact. That's not, I want to show you some results right here. Here's the before and afters. Here's some before and afters. I had a cyst on my brain my entire life. There from birth. I had a cyst on my liver the last few times that I went to the hospital before I started doing this diet. I had GERD so bad that it felt like my throat was closing up. And I had two choices, either vomit and breathe or not breathe. You know, there was no choice in the matter. I weighed 213 pounds at my biggest. I went down to a steady 204. And then when I started this diet and lifestyle change to get the fat around my organs removed, that's called visceral fat. To remove that visceral fat, there's only a certain workout that you can really do. And it's HIIT workouts. And I talk about that. And but to remove that fat all around my organs, the fat on my liver and things like that, I started practicing fasting and learning about it. Now, talking about that with fasting, and I had pre-diabetes, like I said. So when I first started, I couldn't really fast that long. But once my body started to recover, I got out of pre-diabetes, and then I was able to fast longer. So these things can be reversed. Sugar is the enemy. It's not saturated fat. And that is my opinion. Again, I'm not a doctor. I always specified that in my TikTok videos, but that doesn't matter. It's a disclaimer. But I always point people to the medical doctors that I listen to that say the exact same thing. That's Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Dr. Sean Baker. And those guys know what they're talking about, because look at what they look like at their age, and then look at what other people that's their age looks like. I mean, and that's not bashing other people, it's just what we've been taught. Saturated fat's bad. Eat just some good old processed food. Once I started removing processed food and removing seed oils and things like that, I got better. Now that I'm healed, if I go like to a birthday party or something, I'm very transparent, you'll notice that about me. But if I go to a birthday party or something like that and somebody offers me something, I'm going to eat it. It is what it is. And then I'll just burn it off later the next day, fast, or do a heavy sprint workout or something like that. So yeah, it is discouraging. I built that page almost to 35,000 people, and people started getting better. And it's weird that the people that started getting better started commenting. All of a sudden they got more strict on my account. Like, I built this thing up to where I was making an extra $700 and some a month on there, and that was helping me out greatly. And they just ripped it all out. So if you could please just like, comment, share. If you have these things like GERD, Barrett's esophagus, and all that, be encouraged. It can be reversed. You just got to do a lot of work. Now, I got a video right below this one showing you as if I'm starting over day one. Now, I've been doing an elimination diet for about a year and a half. And here recently, I got adding too many carbohydrates back together, not one at a time, and I started getting some silent reflux issues, and you know, I didn't want to deal with that again. So I'm starting to process over again of this elimination diet, and everything I always talk about in my videos, you will now be able to watch me practice what I preach from day one all the way to slowly getting off the PPIs and incorporating food, the foods that I eat, why I eat them. So if you're interested in that, please hit that like button, share button, and turn on that notification bell. That way you get notified when I upload videos. It's going to help me out greatly. And again, I'm not after your money. I'm just trying to get a testimony out of you. I want to hear a testimony of healing. That is what really encourages me. See, you have two different types of healing. You got natural healing that I'm a believer that God uses in the Bible. Read Isaiah chapter 38, the first verse and the last verse. Or read the whole story. Read the whole chapter. But you'll see how God used a natural thing to heal Hezekiah. He also does creative miracles, just like what Jesus did. He lays his hands on you. Boom. It's my goal to show you what I did to heal God's natural way. He's given us everything that we need to thrive. It's just up to us to consume it. So if you're into that, please like, comment, and share. And send this to somebody that needs some encouragement. I'd really appreciate it. It was my goal to try to help 100,000 people this year. But again, I appreciate the time. Didn't want to hold you up that long. It's just been a little discouraged because I got everything that I was building ripped out from under me. I was getting ready to start being able to get you guys that sauerkraut that you talk about. That I talk about in my other videos that I show you. It's just all natural ingredients and how good it is for your gut. And now that's gone because I don't have a platform that has enough people on it to sustain the volume that I have to buy from this guy. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to rant a little bit. I don't know if I'll start another TikTok here soon. I'm trying to appeal that, and hopefully it gets approved and I get my account back. If you're on here and you're able to message TikTok, please tell them to reactivate my account, Samuel Payne 1242, and I would greatly appreciate it. So with that being said, see you in the next one.